are you, young whippersnapper?
Not good. I've seen the day we had generals, admirals, barons dancing. Now they send for post office clerks and station masters, and even they have to be coaxed. I seem to have lost my strength somehow. The old master used to give us sealing wax for everything, whatever it was. I've taken sealing wax every day for 20 years more. I think it's that that's kept me going.
I'm glad you're a bore. You're ready for the knackers, you are.
Oh, you bottom ball.
Merci, mon beau. Oh, I must rest. I'm tired. The man in the kitchen says the orchard's been sold. To whom? What did he say? He's gone now. We should dance.
Kitchen gossip. Some old man passing the time of day.
Master Leon still not back. He's gone off and finished his top coats as though it was spring. He'll take a chill. These green young men.
I can't breathe. Yasha find out who bought it.
The old man left hours ago.
You think this is funny? This pleases you, all this, does it?
It's that Yeppy Hoddoff. He's such a clown. Million miseries, they call him.
What about you, Fears? Where will you go if the estate's sold?
Whatever you order, ma'am.
Are you ill? You ought to be in bed if you're not well.
Oh, and who's going to serve you all and keep things going? There's only me for the whole house.
Madame Liebe, may I ask a favor of you? Should you return to Paris, may I have the honor of going with you? It's quite impossible I should be asked to stay here. I'm sure you take my meaning. The lack of culture, the low level of moral refinement, the boredom, the food, and fears here stumbling around muttering his nonsense. I beg of you, man, take me with you.
Ah, beautiful lady, permit me one tiny waltz. You are irresistible. And now, sweetest madam, could I interest you in a small loan? I find myself temporarily deficient of a trifling 180 rubles.
Ah, what devotion.
It's a young mistress. She ordered me to. And there are men galore, and hardly any of us. My brain's whirling, my heart's pounding and pounding. That clerk, you know, the one from the post office, he whispered things in my ear that almost made me swoon. It's true.
Like what?
He said, you're like a flower.
Probably never seen one.
Like a flower. I have this delicate nature, you see. A delicate phrase can make me quiver with pleasure.
Well, don't quiver too much. You might break your stem.
At least look at me. Turn away from me as if I was an earwig or something. This is no life.
You wanted something.
All right. You may not be wrong. Naturally, if you insist on looking at things from your own point of view. Pardon me for putting it this way. And with such forcefulness, but it becomes clear at once that it is you who have brought me to this, state. I know what my life is like. Every day I befall some new misery, but I simply smile at it all. Once in a while,
But, you did give me your word, Dunyasha, in
Do you
spite
think we can discuss this later? I'd rather you left me in peace just now. Having something of a dream just now, you see.
Every day I try to fall some new misery, but forgive me for saying it. I simply smile at it all. Sometimes I even laugh.
Out! You, haven't you gone yet? You haven't an ounce of respect in your whole body, have you? First you wrecked the billiard room. Now you're wandering in the drawing room like one of the guests.
You have no right to reprimand me. Now let me make that quite clear.
I'm not reprimanding you. I'm merely telling you that you spend all your time wandering from one room to the other, never lifting a finger, that's all. As a rule, clerks are expected to work. Why else would one keep one?
Whether I work, walk, stand, sit or play billiards, those who stand in judgment of me would need to be considerably older and more sapient than you, mademoiselle.
Don't talk to me that way. You dare to suggest that I don't know what I'm talking about. Get out, go on. Get out, now. At once, do you hear?
Please, I beg you, if you could just mollify your language.
Out this instant! You million miseries! I don't want to see you in here again, is that understood? Are you going or aren't you?
Very kind of you. No, but worse welcomes in my time. On the whole, one of the better ones.
Thanking me next. Did I hurt you?
Not at all, no.
He's here! The man himself! Just the slightest hint of cognac on the breath, my dear fellow. Never mind, we've been having fun here, too.
What kept you so long, Alex? Where's Leon?
Leon's here. He came back with me.
Well, in the auction. What happened? Tell me everything.
Well, the auction finished at 4, but we missed the train and had to wait till 9 o'clock for the next one. It's made me a little late in the head.
What happened there? Well, will somebody tell me what happened and hurry up about it?
Here, take these. There's an inch of his. Herrings and kirsch. I haven't eaten the thing all day. That's it. What I've endured today.
18.7, 25.
I'm tired. Please, Fizz, help me to get changed.
So, tell us what happened at the auction, man.
Was it sold?
Yes.
To whom?
Me. If you be so kind, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, thank you. I'm sorry, you'll have to excuse me, my head's still whirling from it all, eh? All right, then. We get to the auction. Jerry Ganoff's already in position. Right off, he tops Mr. Guyev's 15,000 with a straight bid of 30 on top of the arrears. So there it was. I took him on. 40,000. He bid 45. 55. He bid 60. I'm bidding in tens. He's hitting me with fives. Fine. We reached 90,000 rubles and he's out. Withdraws. I have it. It's mine. The cherry orchard is mine. Oh, tell me I'm drunk. Tell me I'm crazy. Tell me I'm imagining every last bit of it. But don't laugh too soon, friends. Don't ever laugh at me again. Oh, musicians, where are you? Let's have some music then, eh? Oh, where are you, father? Grandfather, get up from your graves and see me now. The one you kicked and starved and sent around half naked in the snow. It's me, the man himself. And I've just bought this estate. And you won't find a finer anywhere else in the world. I've just bought the estate that you were both serfs on, where you weren't even allowed inside their kitchens. Hey, can you hear me? Hey, do you think I'm dreaming it? Imagining it, all these ignorant yearnings, is that it? Hey? She threw away the keys to show that her reign is ended. What musicians? Oh, now, where are you, musicians? Let's have you. Let's have a Lushinka, please, for the people who've come to see how the dull and lowly Lepakin will take his axe to the cherry orchard and send the trees whistling to the ground. And summer cottages we'll build in their stead. And our children's children will hear the distant music of a new life blossoming around them. Music. There must be music. Why didn't you hear me? There's no way back, friend. Why do I have to be the cause of your pain? Why can't we somehow rebuild these awkward, crumbling lives?
Now, let's leave her to her sadness. Come.
What's this then? I said music. Play! If I want music, let there be music. This is the new master speaking. The owner of the cherry orchard. Oh, leave it. Leave it. Leave it. I can pay. Can pay.
Judi, precious, I love you. Bless you. Here, don't cry, please. It's coming round. It's all right. But you're alive and good and pure and whole with a life to live. Come with me. Come, go away from here. Build new things, better, finer than these, and then you'll see how right all this has been. And fulfillment will smile on your face like evening sunlight, and you'll breathe again, Mother. I promise. I promise.
The dead army of you, of all the future. Pray. Pause no more now the day is dying. Thank you.
The rural idiots come to say goodbye. If you want my opinion, it is that the common folk have big hearts but tiny brains.
I couldn't help it, all right? It couldn't be helped.
A glass of champagne, friends. Will you join me in a farewell glass, please? A beg of you. I didn't think to bring any from town. I could only find one bottle at the station. Still, we could have a glass together. Seems I didn't need to buy any. Fine, I'll abstain with you. Have a glass yourself, Yasha.
To those who journey, to those who see them off. Not the real thing, I'm afraid. Pity that.
8 rubles a bottle, anyway. God, it's bloody cold in here today.
No one bothered with stoves today. Not that it matters, since we're going.
Something funny?
Just happy.
Oh, look at it. October and as smooth as summer out there. Building weather. The train leaves in 46 minutes precisely, ladies and gentlemen, so we should leave in 20 minutes, I think. Please, hurry.
You know, I think it's time we were off. Carriage has arrived. God knows where my overshoes have got to. Thin air. Anya, have you seen my overshoes? I can't find them anywhere.
And I'm off to Kharkov. Take the same train. Spend the winter there. Spent too long sitting around here chattering. I need to be doing. I'm useless when I'm not working. Don't know what to do with my hands. Look at them. They just hang there like someone else's.
Well, we'll be gone soon. You'll be able to get back to your valuable labours again.
Fancy a small one. So you're off to Moscow then, eh?
Uh-huh. I go as far as town with them, and then tomorrow I go to Moscow.
No doubt the university's delaying the start of the session until you get there.
I can't see why that should concern you.
How many years is it now you've been a student?
That's the best you can do. You've worn it smooth. By the way, it's unlikely we'll meet again, so let me give you a piece of advice by way of farewell. Try not waving your arms about. It's a bad habit, arm waving. And this talk about building summer cottages. All these visionary predictions that one day their tenants will become their owners. That's all a kind of arm waving, too. I say all this because when all said there can be, I like you. You have the hands of a painter. Slender and full of grace. And a gentle, generous soul.
Goodbye, then. Little dove. And thank you. What about money? Let me give you some for the journey.
What for? I've no need of it.
You haven't a penny?
Yes, I have. I got some for translation. It's here. Overshoes are a different matter entirely.
Take the filthy things.
Ah, such shy and gentle charms. These aren't mine.
I just put out 1,000 acres of poppy last spring and I made 40,000 profit. Now that is a sight to behold, I can tell you. A poppy field in bloom. Anyway, the point is I made the 40,000. So if you want a loan, because I'm flush, there's no need to be proud about it. You're dealing with a peasant, son of a peasant, just that.
And you're dealing with the son of a chemist's assistant, which means nothing either. Leave it. Let it be. You could offer me 200,000 and I still wouldn't want it. I'm free of all that. All the things you all cherish and crave after are for me no more than flocculence, shimmering on the air. And because I have the will and the pride, I can go on without you. Transcend you, if you like. Men are on the move toward the higher truths, the greater happiness. And I count myself an outrider for the expedition.
Will you get there?
Yes. Get there or show others the route.
Yeah. Take care, little dove. Time for us to go. You know, it seems to me we're both pretty good at striking poses. But life couldn't give a damn and carries on course regardless. When I've been out working for days on end without rest, the pleasure it gives me half persuades me that I know why I'm alive. But Russia is overflowing with people who see no purpose at all to their existence. Maybe that's not the point either. They say Mr. Gaev is to take up his position at the bank. 6,000 a year, they say. Won't hang on to it, I shouldn't wonder. It's too idle.
Mother, Papa says we do not let them cut down the orchard until we've gone.
Tactile parking. Where's your tact?
Of course, of course. My God, these workmen.
Have they taken Fierce to hospital?
I left instructions for this morning. I'm sure he's gone.
Simon Yepihodov, please make sure Fierce has been taken to the hospital.
Yegov was told to do it this morning. Why go on about it?
In my definitive opinion, the ancient Fears is beyond medicine and should make ready to meet his ancestors. For my part, I can but envy him.
$999,999.
Has Fierce been taken to the hospital?
Yes.
Then why is the letter for the doctor still here?
I don't know. I'll send someone after them with it.
Yasha, please look at me. You're going, aren't you? You're deserting me, aren't you? Aren't you?
No need for tears, girl. In under a week, I'll be back home in Paris. Tomorrow, I'll join the Pullman, and Sam will shoot across Europe like a bullet. Isn't it incredible? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. This is no place for me. There's no life here. Nothing happens here. I'm full up to here of backwardness and mediocrity. Up to here. Oh, for God's sake, don't cry, girl. Behave yourself. There'll be no need for tears.
You'll write to me from Paris, won't you? You know how I've loved you, Yasha. I've been good to you, Yasha. You know how soft.
We're going to be late. Shh, someone coming. We really must get going. We're going to be late. Who's smelling of herring in here?
10 minutes. Then we'll leave. Goodbye, Hobbs. Old grandfather. Winter, spring, and you'll be gone too. They'll have pulled you down. You've seen it all, old walls, haven't you? Mon petit trésor. How brilliantly you glow. You have diamonds in your eyes. You're happy, aren't you? Are you?
Yes, Maman. It's like being born again.
Absolutely. Everything's as it should be now. How depressed we all were before the orchard went. What we all endured. But it's all over and done with, irreversible. Everyone's calm, cheerful again. I hold a position at the bank. Financier, you might say. Red into the middle, tar. You look so much better too, Liuba, all in all. No doubt about it.
Yes, it's true. I'm calmer. And sleeping again at night. Yasha, my things, it's time. We'll be together soon again, my baby. I'll live in Paris for a while on the money our great aunt sent to buy the estate. God bless Yaroslav, but it won't last forever.
Come back soon. You will, won't you? I'll work hard and pass all my exams, and then I'll be ready to work for you. We'll devour whole libraries together, you and me, on autumn evenings, won't we? We'll learn new things for this new life.
I'll be back. Golden one.
Carlotta's happy too. She's singing.
Bye-bye, my baby. Sweet little boy, there. Yes. Not fair, is it, my darling? I shall need a new post. I can't survive without one.
Well, I'll find something for you, Carlotta. No need to worry yourself.
Everybody's abandoning us. Varia. No one seems to want us anymore.
There's nowhere for me in town. I shall have to leave the area. I don't care.
Oh, my God, it's the eighth wonder of the world.
Oh, let me get my breath. Oh, I'm done for. Oh, dear friends, water.
Water first, and then alone, I suppose. Forgive me, I must go.
No. Ah, dear lady, so long since I've seen you. And you? Glad to see you, man of the highest discernment. Yeah, this is for you. 400 rubles. That leaves 840 still unaccounted for.
Am I dreaming this? Where did it come from?
More, please. One minute. Something quite extraordinary happened. Some English folk call at my place and discovered a kind of white clay on my land. 400 for you, too, my marvelous madam. The rest later. This fellow on the train that I was talking to just now says that some great philosopher or other strongly urges people to jump off roofs. Jump off roofs, he says, and your worries are over. What about that, then? More, please.
He's English.
Ah, yes. I gave a 24-year lease on the land where the clay was. And now, you'll kindly excuse me. I've got to trot along. Go and see Neukhoff and Karamanov. Pay my debt, you know. Good health to everyone here. I'll probably drop round about Thursday.
We're just about to move into town. Tomorrow I'll be en route for France.
Town? No matter. Can't be helped. These English men of the highest discernment, you know. Never mind. Everything you wish yourself, and God go with you. Nothing lives without it dies. So, when you hear that they've put me under, think of the old horse and say, I used to know that creature. Fishing he was called. God be with him. Isn't it splendid weather? Yes. Dashing descends of God.
Now we can go. Two things bother me. Fiers is ill, and perhaps a couple more minutes.
Mother, Fiers has been taken to the hospital. Yasha saw to it this morning.
Varia. Rising early and working late is her life. Without it, she'll be like a fish in the sand. She's grown so thin and worn and tearful, poor Varia. You know, Alex, I always thought of giving her to you, and the signs were that you would take her. She loves you, you know. And you're not unfond of her, am I right? Why do you keep so separate? It doesn't make any sense to me.
No, you're right. It is very confusing. Well, if there's still time, why not settle it now? Get it over with. Once you've gone, I'll never do it.
It's a wonderful idea. It won't take a minute. I'll call her.
There's even champagne to mark the occasion. Well, there was. You could drink it with a bucket, couldn't you?
No matter. We'll leave you alone. Yasha, allez. Varia? Varia, come here a minute, will you?
I'm just looking.
No, quickly, child. Leave that. Quickly, child. outside. I just can't seem to see it.
What's that?
I packed it this morning. Where is it?
It's a word to gone over there.
What? Oh, to the Rogulins. I said I'd help out there for a while. Sort of housekeeper, I suppose.
Well, that's Yashnevo, isn't it? What's that, 50 miles, is it? So it's all over here.
It must be here somewhere, unless I put it with the trunk. Yes, that's right. There's nothing else here now.
And I'm away to Kharkov directly. Take the next train. Plenty to do there. I'll leave Yippee Hodov here. I've taken him on, you know.
Have you?
This time last year we had snow, remember? Just look at that sun. Still cold enough. Frost in the grass there.
Is there? I haven't looked. Our thermometer's broken as it happens.
Yeah? I'm here.
Well? We must go.
Yes, I know. I should make the Ragulins by this evening if I don't miss the train.
Anya, get your things on. Good. Let the journey commence. Ready, ready.
My friends, dear loving friends, now on the brink of departing this house forever, no one will insist that I keep silent. How can I not express to you as I bid you farewell the emotions that well up in my heart and swamp me with...
Uncle! No, Uncle, please.
Double into the middle. No.
All aboard, ladies and gentlemen, time to go.
Yippee Hodov, coat.
1 minute, just 1 minute.
I feel as if I'm seeing this Romney's house for the first time. Those walls, their ceiling, all new. I'm suddenly filled with a terrible greed for them.
I remember when I was 6 years old. I sat on this windowsill one feast day and watched my father stride off to church.
Is that it then?
Yes, I think so. You're in charge while I'm gone, all right?
Never fear, it's in good hands.
What are you whispering for?
Oh, I drank some water a moment ago. I think I must have swallowed something.
Clown.
You leave it empty then.
Till spring, eh?
There's no need for that. You won't get out.
Let's go then into the carriage now or we miss the train.
Peter, your overshoes. Look at them. They're falling apart.
Last call for the carriage.
Station, train, spot into the middle, double the white into the bottom.
We're going.
All out. Nobody left behind. I've stored some things in there. Best keep it locked, all right?
Bye, old house. Bye, old life.
A big hello to tomorrow.
Till spring, then. Au revoir. Is that how they say it?
Sister.
Orchard. Life. Youth. Happiness. We must say goodbye.
Look. Those walls, those windows. Mother loved this room.
Sister.
Coming!
Locked. They've gone. They forgot me. Never mind. Sit in here for a minute. I don't imagine for a minute that he's put on his fur coat. He'll be wearing his thin one. Oh, if I'm not here to see to things. These green young laddies. It's gone. It's gone. As if I'd never lived it. I'll maybe lie down in a wee while. You've no strength left in you, have you? You've nothing left. Nothing. You silly old nothing. Silly old nothing. It's silly old